I just want y'all to know before this video even starts, college is the biggest scam. Let me get started. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're returning, if you're new here, what's up? I'm Jamisha, and today I'm going to be telling you 40 something facts 40 things I wish I knew before I came to college. I'm looking at my computer. That's where I have all of the facts at, all of the things I wish I knew. This video was requested by Tatiana Nishanta. Hopefully I said that right. She asked, could you do a video on what no one told you about college? Dorms, classes are paying for it. By the way, love you and I love her too. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So I have it divided into different sections. So I'm going to talk about dorms, classes, paying for college, professors, food, and choosing a college. And then I'll have like some miscellaneous things along the way. So here are the timestamps of when I talk about these different things. If you just want to hear about certain things, you can go ahead and skip to that part of the video. But if not, sit back and enjoy the video. I'm about to tell y'all everything I wish I knew before I came to college. Also, if you don't know, I am a sophomore and I go to Kennesaw State University for the time being. Also, I'm a transfer student, so I went to Georgia State prior to this. So I had 1 year at Georgia State, 1 year here at Kennesaw. So I've gotten a feel for it all. So we're gonna start with dorms. Firstly, you're gonna have to put in effort to become friends with your roommates, because it's not gonna happen overnight. It might, in my case it didn't. So you might have the idea that your floor mates are gonna be like your best neighbors, your best friends, like go knock on their door for sugar. Probably not gonna happen. For some reason, it's easier keeping my dorm clean than keeping my room at home clean. I don't know what the science is behind that, but okay, so when you're moving into college, remember that everything you brought into this room is going to have to be taken out of the room. So plan it out wisely. Don't bring your whole house here and then you gotta move all of it out. Like, think smart, think smart, think harder. I mean, also bring medicine. Bring medicine, bring cleaning supplies, bring all of that. I didn't know much about college. Like, I really didn't know anything, so all of this was new to me. So this is what I wish high school me would have known, because I didn't know. You pick your own schedule. You don't have to have class every day. Your schedule is up to you. If you're not a morning person, do not pick morning classes. Don't set yourself up for failure. Give yourself Fridays off. Do not overload yourself with classes. No matter what your counselor says, if they suggest 15 credit hours and you know that you have other priorities, if you know you got a baby or you got pets you need to take care of, or you know you work full-time, or you got grandparents to look after, you know you have other priorities, make sure you take those priorities into consideration when you're picking your classes, because don't try to overload yourself and then you start lacking off in other aspects of your life. So do what works for you. So going off of that, do the process of college at your own rate. It's okay. Nobody cares about if you take another semester or if you take another year or whatever, or you take a year off. Do it at your own rate. You're probably going to change your major. 9 times out of 10, you're going to change your major, and don't be afraid to do it. This is the point of our life where we're figuring out what we want to do. So dabble in a little bit of everything. I mean, it might must be credits a little bit, but a lot of schools have electives, and those classes that you don't need for your major end up in that elective spot. So test the waters. If your professor goes really fast with notes, don't even bother writing them down. You need to bring your laptop, your iPad, your phone, I guess, if you're taking notes off that. Bring whatever and type them notes out, because baby, you're gonna waste your time. You're gonna waste your time trying to write them notes and that professor is zooming past them, because you know you're not gonna go back to them notes after class. Just type them. Just type them. Type them. College classes are not as hard as they seem, albeit I am a sociology major, so I'm not going into medicine, I'm not going into engineering, so maybe my classes aren't as hard as other people's classes, so maybe I'm not the best person to speak on it. But I feel like if you're built for it, then it's not gonna be a problem. If you built for that field, ain't gonna be no problem. You made for it. Period. Easy classes are cute, they're fun, you know, that's why you pick them, because they're easy. But you're gonna be SOL when you walk out of college and you really haven't grasped anything, because all those easy classes you took. So don't be mad if your professor seem hard, or if it seems like you really got to think in that class, because baby, we're in college. That's why we're here. We need to be thinking critically. Next, we're gonna talk about paying for college. We're gonna talk about paying for college. The biggest scam. So firstly, we're gonna start off with Jamisha. If you did not have your parents, you probably, no, not even probably, you would not be here right now. You would not be in college, because paying for college, there's unsubsidized loans and there's subsidized loans. What you want to gravitate to is the subsidized loans, because those gain interest, but I think the interest is paid by the bank or the government or somebody else, so you don't have to pay the interest back on those loans. If you do an unsubsidized loan, then that means you have to pay back the loan amount plus the interest that accumulated onto it. So stick with the subsidized, so you won't have to pay that interest back, because they might have high interest rates and then your $1,000 loan turned into $3,000 when you graduate. So avoid it. Get a job when you're ready for it. Like when you fresh out of high school, especially if you never had a job, because I didn't have a job in high school. I got a job freshman year of college. So if you've never had a job, or even if you have, give yourself some time before you get employment at college, in college, whatever. You need to allow yourself to get a feel for college. Make sure the classes aren't too hard for you. Make sure everything is everything before you start trying to add on things to your life. And another thing, I don't know why, but I didn't have any concept of what a loan was. I knew what a loan was, but I didn't have any concept of like the process to do it. But it's actually fairly simple. So especially when you're getting a loan through your school. So I haven't gotten a loan through a bank, so I don't know how that goes, but getting a loan isn't as hard as it seems. Next, we're gonna talk about professors. First, professors are not as mean or intimidating as they seem. I've had some professors, the first day, first week, they gave that standoffish vibe. They gave that I'm not the one to play with vibe. They gave that don't try me vibe. But at the end of the semester, they was the sweetest people. Like, I don't know why there's like this picture painted out for like younger people that college professors do not care. They don't give a about your problems. I cannot tell you how many teachers in high school like really painted out the picture that, yeah, college professors don't give a fuck. They don't care about none of your problems you got going on. They probably don't care, you know, you got excuses after excuse after excuse, you don't care, and you're not showing up to class and all that, then they don't care. But if you're the type of student that show up, you do the work, you know, some inconvenience happen here and there, they not gonna be on your ass like, oh my goodness, you're a terrible student, you're gonna fail my class. But if you're the type of student that's just slacking and not doing nothing, then also on top of that, they want you to do good. So don't be afraid of them. Don't think they want you to do, but they gonna get out of you failing. They don't want you to fail. That ain't gonna help them no type of way. That's why they became a professor 9 times out of 10, because they want to teach you. So I don't know where that stereotype, that stigma came that college professors are so mean or whatever, but I'm debunking it. It has been debunked. Use ratemyprofessor.com. You're probably going to need your professors at some time in life, whether you're about to graduate, whether you're finna go to grad school, whether you're finna get an internship, whether you're trying to get a job. You might need a reference, you might need a letter of recommendation, you never know. So try to build good relationships with your professors, visit their office hours, talk to them after class, ask questions in class, build a good rapport, is that a word? Build a good relationship so that when the time comes you need something, it ain't like, who are you again? It's like, oh, I know who you are and you a good student. I'm gonna have good things to say about you. Period. And you're doing me still. Freshman 15 might be a real thing, but I haven't seen her. I haven't met her. I don't know her. But yeah, it might be a real thing if like you done got to college and you wilding out. You drinking, you partying, your diet off. That might be where freshman 15 come from, but Jamisha, you're not finna go. This is me talking to my younger self. You're not finna go to college and wild out, so you're not getting freshman 15. You're gonna start surviving off 1 meal a day, if that. If your school has well-known restaurants in it, like Chick-fil-A, Panda Express, like how Kennesaw has, it's gonna be the worst version of it. Meal plans are the biggest scam, especially required meal plans. Oh, don't do it to yourself. Waste of money. If you already have a terrible eating schedule or eating habits or eating anything, diet, whatever, it's gonna go downhill unless you put in the work to not allow it to go downhill, but it's probably gonna go downhill. When you're picking a college, when you're picking a school to go to, when you're picking your university, do not follow your friends. Do not follow your boyfriend. Do not follow your girlfriend. Don't do it to yourself. Relationships are fickle. Relationships don't last forever. So don't even do it to yourself. Because all you're going to be is hurt. You might as well just start with a clean slate. Leave your high school friends in high school. Leave them in your hometown. See them when y'all come back to the hometown and meet up and do all that. But don't go to the same college as them. I'm telling y'all from experience. Just don't do it. Do not be afraid to transfer. It might be scary, the idea of transferring. You know, it's like, oh my goodness, taking another leap of faith. But don't be afraid to do it, because it's nothing but a learning experience, honestly. Make sure you can afford it. Don't just try to go to a school because, you know, it sounded real cute when you toured it and it was like, oh my God, amazing. If you cannot afford it, I'm telling you, like I'm your parent. I'd rather you go to a school that's not the top choice than you leave that school tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt. Some schools are going to be better for your major and you're not going to know it until you go. Like some schools, you know, some schools are known for having really good majors or being really good in certain fields, and some schools are not. I don't know, maybe I didn't do good enough research, but I don't remember Georgia State being like this well-known superior sociology program or anything like that. But I just feel like it hit different at Georgia State. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't know that until I experienced two different schools. So sometimes you just won't know until you do it. And if you don't do it, then you just won't know. Sometimes it's not a bad idea to go to a school that's closer to your home. Now time for the miscellaneous. Making friends in college. Is it a thing? Does it really happen? Yes. Has it happened for me? No. But making friends in college is like 10,000 times harder than making friends in high school. Like literally high school, it was, you saw these people so many times a day and you just, I don't know, you gave each other hot Cheetos and y'all became friends. Like, or you sat in the desk and they turned around and said, hey, and y'all were best friends at that point. Like, it was just different high school. Now, baby, I don't know what be going on, but you gotta put some effort in to make friends, and I just don't have that type of effort. Nobody cares about you as much as you think. Me personally, in high school and really all of my life, I've really been a self-conscious person. I've really been a anxious person. I really had, like, I'm almost positive. I really suffered from social anxiety my 9th grade year, and it like lessened as I made it through high school. But I was really hypersensitive and like hyper aware of like what I thought everybody else was thinking, and maybe they were thinking things, but in college nobody cares. Nobody cares about what you wear, nobody cares about what you eat, nobody cares about how your hair is, nobody cares about if you ask a question and if it's dumb. Like, nobody cares. Do not let me tell y'all, do not come to college looking for a relationship. Don't do it, because it's not gonna happen. You're probably going to get a refund check, and the smart thing to do would be to save it, but you're probably not. You're probably gonna spend it, and you're probably gonna spend it on something stupid. Wait, please wait. I'm begging y'all, wait to buy them damn textbooks. Do not, when your professor gives you a syllabus and you see it got some textbooks, required textbooks, baby, they supposed to be teaching you what's in the textbook. So why do you need to buy the textbook? Unless it's work that you need to do in the textbook, unless you got an access code, unless something like that. But if they don't got none of that, they don't need you doing no online work, no work in the book, don't buy the damn book. That's a waste of your time. Don't even set yourself up like that. Don't buy the books out the bookstore. Go look on Check, go look on Amazon, and go look somewhere else. Last but certainly not least, get yourself a credit card. But be smart about how you use it. My word advice is, don't go buying things you cannot pay back. Don't buy nothing you couldn't pay back immediately. I use my credit card for things that I have money in my bank account that I can pay for, but instead I use my credit card and I pay it later. And that's how you build that credit score, honey. So when you got to college or you're in college, you need to get you an apartment, you need to buy you a car, you need somebody to rent you something, you got a good credit score to back it up. All right, so that's the end of my video. Those are, I don't even know how many tips. I think it was 40 something. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Comment down below anything, literally, like any video suggestions, any questions you have, anything like that, because I love to read comments and I love interacting with y'all. See you guys in my next video. I love y'all so much. I need to work on an outro because I am not happy, but I love y'all so much, and I'm gonna see y'all in my next video.